Aquarius. My name is Echo, and thank you for joining me for your money and career reading for the month of May. If you haven't seen your May reading for the entirety of what you can expect this month, go ahead and take a look. But without further ado, let's take a look at your money and career. Right off the bat, you have finances. How appropriate for this reading. So while you're looking to move into a new direction, you might be readdressing what your finances look like as a whole. This may mean that you're saving money down to make a major move, or you're looking at things in your finances that need to be cut, so you have more money to put towards the things that matter to you. This may mean that you're needing a new car, or you're needing a better home, or you're just looking to improve your overall quality of life. Sometimes when we work our tail off and we find that we aren't making enough for ourselves and our needs, it is time to sort of, I guess you could say, trim the fat. So you're looking at subscriptions at this time that don't work for you, and I'm guessing that there's probably some things that are free trials that are ticking over into taking money from you. Is a bill higher than it used to be, and no one's giving you an explanation for this price hike? I mean, sometimes businesses will quietly hike their prices just to get a little more money out of us and kind of hope we don't notice. If someone's double charged you at this time, double check your transactions if anything does draw automatically, because I'm seeing that someone may have been double charged or some sort of fee has been tacked on that isn't correct and it needs correcting. But I see that when you go to get this done, someone is going to help you. Your finances are very heavily on your mind at this time. And it's just because we're stepping into this new spring energy. We were just hit with a major energy shift on the 16th of May. And we did have that full moon in Scorpio on the 12th of May. So let's go ahead and take a look at this and see where we are moving, because it seems to me like we've got some pretty serious energy in the flow. All right. Next, you have the card of the path, the waning moon. So you're considering the path that you've walked so far, and this isn't just things that you've been through, but this may be the actual career path you've taken so far. Does this particular career path still resonate with you? Is it everything you hoped and dreamed it would be? Because the girl in this card has a very Alice in Wonderland kind of feel about her. She is looking at the ladder that leads up into almost like this portal in the sky, right? And it sits among the stars where she is dreaming and hoping. But if you notice, the stars closest to her are the brightest. And this represents the hopes and dreams that we wish to see are based on our childlike wonder. What we really want shines the brightest, and those are the things we see. And while the stars that are further out don't shine quite as bright, there are portals, there are ways we can step into a place where we'll be higher up. Because if you notice, this is a ladder bringing her up where it could easily have been a road through the mountains. She is moving up, and she will be able to reach for those further stars if she does climb that ladder and go into that next portal, looking at that skyline. So you're addressing the path that you've taken so far, Aquarius, and you're wondering if this path still suits you. For some of you, I'm hearing it does. It does, but change or address the way you do business. Thank you so much, Spirit. But if you follow the path that suits you best and listen to your inner knowing, it is going to give you the guidance that you need at this time, Aquarius, and it is not going to do you wrong. So let's throw some tarot today. I have the Mushroom Tarot deck here with us today. This is a new deck I just cracked open. I do love the artwork on this card. Very pretty. I'm an earth sign. So let's go ahead and follow this reading and see what we have for you. To start off, you have the Knight of Cups, the Ten of Cups, and the Judgment card in reverse. Right then. Okay. So the Knight of Cups is the slowest moving knight in the tarot, okay? He is taking his sweet time to go forward and follow the path at his leisure because he is trying to enjoy the ride. Cups are all about heart-based energy, that which fills us emotionally. And the Knight of Cups says you are moving forward with a sort of innocence to do that which you truly desire. If you notice, he's got the little slow-moving snail at the mushroom stalk there, kind of hugging up on the mushroom and enjoying himself. It really feels like the snail's not moving at all. He's getting very comfortable. And this is you. You're trying to find a work environment that you're comfortable with. You're trying to find a way of being financially that actually helps you. makes you feel good. And it's not just work, work, work all the time, pay all the bills. That's part of reality. We all get it. But this is actually about doing that which suits you emotionally and which truly brings you joy. So if this is you trying to find a new work environment that suits you, for example, go ahead and explore things that you have maybe not tried out that you always wanted to do, and get your foot in the door. I feel like somebody is going to get a guide or a friend that can sort of, I'm hearing hook up, like hook you up with a situation that does serve you, something that you are looking to break into. It's almost like, hey, I know a guy. So follow that energy and see what that does for you this month, and see where that takes you, because I feel like that's very specific. The 10 of Cups is your next card. The 10 of Cups are all about the completion of that which brings us great joy. Again, we're talking about heart-filled water energy. The 10 of Cups is very emotional. Whatever it is you're looking for, you're going to find great joy on something on this path. Your path is going to be changed in some way, and it is going to be a financial gain, but it is going to bring you absolute joy, whatever you do, not just so you can afford the nicer things and spend less on like bills and, subscriptions and things that are just kind of there. I'm hearing the mundane. You're actually going to be able to enjoy the work itself, not just the rewards that come from it, the fruits of your labor, but the work that you do day in and day out. And I love this for you because this says that you are, it's an indicator that you're leaning more towards your life path, your true calling, and less toward just doing whatever you've always done because people said you had to. So let's go ahead and continue this reading. You end out with Judgment. Judgment says that you're looking back on the things that were unfair in the past, and you're putting them in the past. You feel like a situation is a little bit unfair to begin with, and this may be because you're reaching for this new path, that which brings you joy, and somebody is telling you you're wrong to do so. There may be a sort of union or legal proceeding, say like a marriage or a court case, okay? And it feels like it's really stacked against you. So this may be you have an unsupportive spouse who's not completely behind whatever it is you're working on, and they may have some harsh words to say to you. If you have any court proceedings or anything you're working on, it feels like they're trying to be a little unfair and they're giving you a difficult time just because they feel they can. Honestly, if you look for everyone to give you justice and give you peace, Aquarius, you're going to be disappointed because everybody is going through some stuff, okay? And if you rely on everybody to give you that which you truly want, you are going to have some disappointment. So I'm not saying that the world is all bad, but when you give, when you put energy out, be sure that you're doing it unconditionally without expectations that you are going to get it in return. Do so simply because it brings you joy, simply because it is your true calling. If something isn't giving back to you in a way that you desire, find a way to separate from that and keep going. Keep moving on the path, because it's not a sprint, dear Aquarius. Life is a journey. And if you need to take new steps and readdress the path and cut a new swath in the forest to go forward, or through the stars for this matter, please do so. So let's go ahead and draw a rune for you to close out this reading for money and career. It's a powerful reading. Let's see what we've got here. And here you have drawn the blank rune. Now the blank rune is not part of the original Elder Futhark. It was actually added later. It's considered, I guess you could say new age, but it's newer than the original Elder Futhark as far as the runes go. But the blank rune represents potential, that which we could create, that which we could be, the what if, the stars in this card that you could move into, all the potential that is in this other realm. So feel free to daydream on what it is you're trying to create, because this is where we hammer out those answers. Not everything about your path has been written in stone. Fate isn't written in stone. You can still create whatever it is you want in the month of May. So I love this reading for you, Aquarius. It looks like you're making some very powerful moves. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Echo, and I'll see you next time.